What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Beyond the Board Shorts podcast.
You're back.
It's three of us today. Three of us. Matt couldn't be here, unfortunately. And then we've been away for a couple of weeks, guys. Life's been busy. We've been out and about. But we're back. We're here again today. How's everyone keeping? How you doing, James?
Yeah, good man. Matt's probably in the gym working them legs, ready for that classic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
bro's
it
in.
probably.
Mm,
I'm just getting shredded. You know how it is.
that's it. And I'm just here. I'm
I'm
just
in
out here. I'm out
Man's
here.
looking fresh, sun-kissed,
I
looking
know. Look
good.
at that. Look at the glow, bro. Oh yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was baking off in the sun for a whole week, man. Just literally this. It was beautiful. It's like 24 degrees, 25 degrees. I was loving life. But then we
Gorgeous.
had we had one day where it was 26 in the UK, wasn't it? Like 26 degrees. That was
Yeah,
good.
one random day, and I was like, "Yep, okay, we're set. Half term. What are we gonna do?" And then back to normal next day. It was weird.
Bro, I swear it dropped down like significantly as
Yeah, yeah,
well.
crazy. Straight back to normal.
Crazy. Just have one good weather. But yeah, no, keeping well, keeping well. Obviously, Tomas is 6 weeks out, I think.
Yes. So made the announcement. Big things coming.
Yeah.
Miami Pro, we off.
Yeah, boy.
Miami
Let's
Pro. Do you know
go.
what?
So
I thought
Miami
you said
Pro, 6 weeks
Miami Pro
out.
from the UK. You know that Miami Pro thing where you wear like the fitness model, but the pants.
And
That's
it
what I
looks like
thought.
such a good production. Brandon Hendrickson won that show last year.
Yeah, yeah. To be honest,
Yeah.
you're gonna smash it, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing how you get on in that show.
I'm gonna bring something special, that's for sure.
Do you know
And then
who else is
I'm
competing?
and I'm doing another show a week after in Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who else is competing in the Miami show?
Uh, I seen a couple of lads on the main story,
Hmm.
but I'm not really threatened by anyone yet.
Fair.
But you know, it's close to the Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Uh, 2 weeks after the Pittsburgh,
So a few lads might
maybe some
jump in.
heavy hitters will jump in if they didn't get the placings they wanted.
Yeah. But you're
So
gonna smoke them
at
anyway,
least
bro.
I'll get the opportunity to get compared to them.
Yeah, you're gonna smoke them anyway. You're good.
Either way, we're gonna collect some points.
For sure.
I think a lot of the heavy hitters are still going to be bouncing around because look how active Hunter's been, Eman, and
Yeah.
he's technically still not qualified.
Mm,
Crazy.
Also, Tyler Mannion is judging Miami head judge,
There
mm.
we go. Be in front of
and he knows me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good, man.
So
That's good.
he does like my look because I'm very balanced.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, he wasn't he the one that gave you the pro card or
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
Yeah.
And he gave me amazing feedback. He took his time out and spoke to me properly, like for ages,
That's
and
good.
really gave me feedback
Yeah.
for my off season,
Mm,
and even after the pro show, um, and it was just like mad abyss to bring up, and yeah, he fixed my back pose as well.
mm.
Yeah, it was really good. Um,
Yeah,
so
man.
I'm very grateful for the feedback, and I think I brought what he asked for. So when he sees me, he'll be like, "Ooh, fuck, who are you?"
Yeah, that's what we want, bro. That's what we want.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. James, how many weeks out for you?
Just shy of 10 now.
Okay, so he's still got some
You're
time.
doing Alicante first, yeah?
You can't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm
Um,
still in for that one. That was the original plan.
5 kilos above the cap now.
Oh, okay.
Too
Looks
bad. Yeah, not too bad.
yeah,
I
yeah.
should be well under, to be fair,
How are
supposedly.
you feeling at this stage compared to your last?
I chopped up some pictures last week.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Definitely a bit bigger, bit tighter. Um, we're just enjoying it. Obviously, prepping myself is a bit different, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's just you think a lot now. Whereas
Yep.
before, someone else did the thinking. Now it's just how can I
Yeah.
do better, which is good and bad. But I definitely wanna. I hope to finish the first job at least myself, and then we'll go from there and see what's next.
Oh, so yeah, same weight,
Cool.
both weight here, right?
Yeah, both about 10 weeks out, both the exact same weight.
Yeah, man, you look good, bro. You look good still. And yeah, you definitely look tight on the right.
Mm.
Yeah, just the midsection looks a lot tighter. You can just see more definition to your
It's
obliques.
coming in, waist coming in.
Yeah, waist coming
Honestly.
in loads. Yeah, for sure.
More detail in the back as well.
Yeah, can imagine. Now, man, looking forward to it, bro. Well done. So you like what has been the main difference? What would you say has been the main difference between you coaching yourself and you being coached?
Um, it's just thoughts running through your head all the time. Whereas normally you've got a plan, you just execute. So now it's like, oh, should I pull food? Should I push cardio? Should I do this? Should I do that?
Mm.
But it's trying to remain objective and try and not make decisions outside of check-ins. Make sure I do the
Mm.
check-in, upload
Wait,
it, client would look at it, decide, and then just execute, and then
yeah.
go from there. Um,
Are you eating like from a meal plan or are you just kind of like going with how you feel?
Meal plan, but the odd occasion I might maybe swap potatoes for a different carb source or rice
Yeah.
cakes or whatever, but it's the same. It's a meal plan, same as I do normally anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was a time when Wayne Taylor was being coached, like coached himself, right? And he
Mm.
would just like make his meal plan like just randomly on the day, like just like, oh, I feel like having this. I feel like I'm not too, you just like change it up so regularly. Yeah, I was wondering whether you were the
I
same.
remember watching that video and it was kind of like
I mean, if you're shredded
the
and you can
same,
digest it, it doesn't matter.
but output's not exactly consistent, especially when you're getting that shredded. I think when you get that tight, you can do almost anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, that's what Tomaso said. Yeah,
Have
yeah,
Yeah.
you seen
Remember when I was just eating like 10,000 calories and it would come up off me in a day?
yeah, yeah. You can get away with that.
Yeah, I can't.
Neither can I.
Have you not seen Ali Bilal's update?
Yeah,
Oh my God, his
His
back
back
I
come
saw
up
that.
so
I
much.
days, yeah,
saw
his
that.
back is
Hey,
He's
like
let's
looking
get on that.
fucking insane.
I have seen that. I literally
What's
saw
it
that like
today?
just before we hopped in this, and I was like, bloody hell, bro. That's it here.
You know what I mean? His back is looking good.
And this is so he's still got loads of time to go as well. I'm like,
Yeah.
crazy.
Also, Ebanks, he's getting absolutely shredded finally.
Hey, but
But nowhere near Ali shreds,
oh, man, look at his
but
back. Looks good, no?
it's a lot better
Ali's
than,
back is up 100.
yeah. Ali, no one's beating Ali though. I don't think so.
Now, Ali brings in that next level shreds. It's going to be really hard to
Yeah.
follow and to
He's going to be
copy.
so balanced and polished. Like, it's
Okay,
gonna,
so if they're both peeled, let's say they're both Ali Bilal peeled, who takes it?
Yeah, it's going to be E-Bank still, in my opinion.
I think so. But can he get Ali Bilal peeled, polished, but he's looking good?
I don't think
yeah,
he can because I think like the skin quality is different. So
No.
because of like Ali's skin texture,
Hmm.
naturally he will just look leaner eh,
yeah.
than
I think he'll
E-Bank.
still beat Banks a lot more from the front,
Yeah, yeah,
and then they'll give it to him. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I
And
don't.
it's yeah. What
I
was it?
think you're right in terms of his skin is thicker. It's going to be harder to get
And the
that.
tattoos, and the detail on his back, can't see as well.
But if he is actually peeled as Ali by game day,
Hmm.
obviously it'll be harder. But if he
Hmm.
can do it, I think there's a good fucking battle there at least.
Mate, I'd love
It'll
to
be a
see
good
that.
battle
Like,
if he does it, but I don't
yeah.
think they'll get to that point. He'll
Um,
get to his best because have you seen his face? He's dialed in, and I'm not seeing his waist this tight before.
mm, yeah, no, we'll
Um,
see. We'll see. Hopefully he can get in to that condition
anyway,
because
it's going to be very exciting.
that's
I
always
mean,
been his thing, hasn't it? It's just
I
that
think
condition.
Anton Palmer and Jushin He, they're they're not quite. They're still further off.
All right, so let's go back into let's actually have some structure.
Sorry,
We're going
Yeah,
in tangents.
I
Let's
just
actually talk
go.
about
So I was
we got
like,
excited. Anyway, let's talk about what's been happening because it's been mad, isn't it?
there's been a lot going on. So
Great battle between E-Man and Okran.
oh yeah,
before we go in there, let's talk about the Charlotte Pro, right?
Okay.
Because that show was a couple of weeks back. I know it's old, but I think let's just do a
Yeah,
quick
two
recap.
weeks.
We're
yeah.
not going to spend too much time on that. But I think it's good because obviously our boy Jared competed
Yes,
in
yes,
that.
yes. He was middle of second
Middle of the
collapse,
second
right?
call out, so around seventh, I
That's
think.
it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he done really well.
Yeah, he did. Oh, where is that now? Look, it's so far away that it's not even there again.
It's so much content coming out by Suki, it's mad.
Mate, he
Very sad
bumps
for
that
him. He
out.
couldn't
Man.
do the Tri-City because his stomach problems.
Who? Oh yeah. He couldn't. Yeah. I saw that as well.
That's Gerald, by the way, guys.
Yeah, Jared couldn't do the Tri-City because he had some issues with. I think he said he caught a bug or something like that. So he wasn't able to do the Tri-City, which was last weekend.
That was it, I think, Isaac. That was it, I swear.
I'm trying to look for Jared to be fair. I don't
Oh,
think, yeah, I'm trying to find him. But like the winner of that was Eman, rightfully so. Eman smashed it.
there he is. Down,
Um,
down, 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 down. Stop.
Yeah.
let's actually get this one up. This was Jared obviously going into, I think this was like a week or a couple of days before the show. Like really good, clean look, but an unreal package to the show. And I think from what I could say, what I could see, but also what Jay said as well is, for Jared, it was just a size thing as well. I think obviously Jared looks really good, but then compared to the other guys, well, the guys are massive, bro.
Yeah, he unfortunately did look small compared to the other guys a bit.
Yeah, like it's crazy because Jared is doesn't look he isn't small when he's standing by himself, you know?
He's
Yeah.
not a small guy at all, even with
No,
everyone, but the guys were big.
the
You have to
guys are
remember
big.
the lineup had the likes of Carlos, who's huge,
Hmm.
Hopin, who's huge. Um, like there's a lot of big frames in there. And even with people like George Brown who are taller, they take up more space on the stage.
Yeah. This is show day as well. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, but you can kind of see as well, like just standing here, like with Jared, if he just had another like 3 more kilos on his frame, gosh,
Any
that would be
ideas what he is
crazy.
in the
His
cap?
shape is great, man. Yeah. When he comes in field,
Comes and peeled.
he looked like he had a bit of holding a little bit of water, but
Yeah, I
that could
think on
be from the
stage,
pictures. Like what
yeah,
stage he did, I don't know, it was nerves or something else, but or peak went wrong, I don't know. But prior to the like leading up to it on his updates, he was like, "Oh my god!"
yeah, like this shot here. Oh, where are we? Let's actually go back to here. Can't really tell. This shot here, obviously, this would be lighting. This could be a lot of different scenarios. Maybe he dropped
Yeah,
photo after. So we don't know. So I don't really want to compare from this shot here because you never really know what happened off the back of that. But stage shot, I would have liked to see some stage shots, but there isn't much stage shots to be fair of Jared on stage. So we cannot really tell what the final look like was on stage.
Just
Um,
looking at the feedback, it just said lower back and chest density.
is that
right.
what it is? Yeah,
That's what
I
it
mean,
just
you
said
could
there.
definitely tell the chest needs to be denser.
Mm.
But the winner of that was Iman. So let's have a look. How did Jeremy do actually?
Third,
Yeah.
came back from cancer and everything.
Unreal.
But did you see he went back to hospital after that lesson?
Did he actually?
Yeah, he had some sort of bleed.
Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah, he was
I think Abbott was
very
before.
unlucky guy, very unlucky guy. But respect to him, big respect. He,
Yeah, for still
I
doing
mean, he
it.
just needed a darker tan, really, and um, he had some stomach problem. I think he had an internal bleed after that as well,
Crazy.
um, and he had to have blood transfusion or something.
Well, after the show,
Yeah, after the show.
mate, that's savage, man. But he looked unreal, man, considering everything he's been through, bro.
I know what a warrior, man. I can
Yeah,
respect.
look at that. What do you think? What are you saying, James?
Obviously, tan needs to be a lot darker.
Needs a glaze as well, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I don't know. He doesn't look like the old Potvin.
Nah, it doesn't, does
Like
he?
his chest doesn't. It's not like it used to be.
It's not like falling over, like, hanging
Yeah.
like it. Yeah.
not bad for
It
coming
looks a
back
bit,
from
Massive.
cancer, my friend.
but
Still
it looks a bit
huge,
less
bro.
streamlined. Like his waist. I don't know if his arms look too big and it's not showing off the silhouette like it used to. But obviously, he hasn't been on stage for 3 or 4 years, so it's just fine tuning. I'm sure.
Oh, he's been through a lot, hasn't he? Well, I think just the just everything he's been through alongside of like, having been on stage for a year. It's all, but look,
Mhm.
bro, what we saying? He brought a great physique, but still, like, it's still a very, very impressive physique, despite the fact that he's been through hell and back, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so fair play to him.
In a busy show, he's still taking third place.
Little bit,
You
it's
know, it's only Carlos who's finished top eighth and Eman who's finished top four in the Olympia. So he's still there or thereabouts.
yeah, 100%, 100%. But yeah, these are the two guys. All right. So it's a bit of a funny
Right.
one because obviously Iman won this one and Carlos won the Tri-City.
I
Yeah.
think
So basically, Carlos came back sharper and he fixed his posing. Still was close because Eamon brought the shreds,
Hmm.
but Carlos Ocron,
I think that one
he's
arm on
just
the
like
hip pose,
a
it doesn't suit
slightly
Carlos.
denser guy, and then but the way he manipulated his waist on the second show in Tri-City, definitely would look better. And yeah, it's picking his shorts instead of the black one, the more brighter one. It looks like he looked like gave him a pop, like easier noticeable and
Hmm.
like the bright colors because he's a dark skinned guy. Like that will
Just
really
made him pop
suit.
out a little bit more.
Yeah. I definitely think it just looks and yeah, it just looks sharper in the overall. Like
Hmm.
my eyes were drawn to him instead more.
Yeah, fair
That
play.
makes sense.
That's a good analysis there, Tomas. Yeah, I mean this is Carlos here in the Charlotte Pro. Still lean, still obviously shredded, but as you said, yeah, I do agree he did come in a lot more for the Tri-City, which is very impressive actually. But he's coached by Neil, isn't he? Neil Yoda now, I
Neil
believe.
Yoda, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So yeah,
And he
Neil
had his self
Neil was
coaching,
nice.
but now he's with.
George.
That's right, George Farrell, right?
George Farah.
Mm.
Yeah, I think with E-Man, it's just that fine tuning because the looks are better in these last two shows than they were at the Arnold's and the Arnold's UK.
Yeah,
It's still not as sharp from the back as he is from the front.
Hmm.
I think that, like Tam said, that's just what took him off that first place because Carlos just got sharper between show to show. You could
Yeah.
see first show Carlos's lower back was like holding, I don't know, body fat or water or something,
Yeah.
and then that just edged him out. But Carlos is a big boy.
Carlos is a big boy.
Carlos is a big boy. So once he nails it, especially at a normal show, it's going to be hard to stand next to, especially when he's bringing in the condition and getting sharper. So
So this is Carlos from,
from China, I think.
yeah, he's from China.
that's
Yeah.
right.
This is the Charlotte Pro, but he was still peeled here, boy.
No, but when he was next to
Yeah.
E-Man in that
Iman,
front
Iman
shot,
was, yeah,
yeah,
next level. Yeah.
You gotta remember, he was a top 10 Olympian as well, wasn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was he
And
like,
arguably top,
eighth or something?
but
Where did he place last year?
I don't think he was in the top 10 last year.
No, he
I think he
wasn't.
missed. I think he missed, but the year prior, he was really good.
Mm-hmm. All
but
right.
he's got arguably top what, five backs in the league?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Top,
Top
top
five back, 100%, 100%.
Oh, but yeah, his back is up there with the best of the
Yeah.
best.
All
To
right.
be
So
fair,
this,
um, the free backs on stage. Did you see? Dan was there as well.
yeah.
yeah,
He
yeah.
brought him in from second call outs to first call outs, and
Mm.
then you had Eman back, Carlos is back, and Dan's back, and then you just like cinema, mate.
Crazy,
Just
crazy.
gotta put James in there, and then boom.
Nah,
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, oh shit, I need to grow my back some more. Fuck me.
Nah, look at this, man. Yeah, he definitely looks a lot sharper, to be honest. Even from the back as well. His shorts are lower. It's interesting why he does that too shorts from the waist.
I think it's to show more detail.
Yeah.
I think it looks a bit odd.
Yeah, it does look a
It
bit
arms
odd.
hanging out a bit. Build is cracked.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see all that. Look, he knows how shredded he is because he keeps showing off his midsection.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So like he's
Yeah, he
definitely,
was doing the
yeah, he's definitely worked on getting that shreds in.
definitely.
Nah, that's good, man. Fair play to him. Let's have a look at the let's have a look at all the guys together.
What
So
did you think of Dan? I think before
it.
Dan.
That's it. Let's talk
Ibrahim,
about
yeah.
it. Let's talk about it. All right. So, I mean, for Dan, oh, it's a bit of a sticky one with Dan, right? Because I don't
Is
know.
he too big? Looking at that,
I think it's slightly still too big.
His front needs to streamline still a lot.
His
is he
He
arms,
still
looks so like gorilla, if that makes
how old?
sense,
it's a
in his
gorilla.
front pose.
Carlos?
You know what I mean? He's like that in his front pose.
Is he bigger than
And
Carlos?
he's not wide enough. I don't
Is
know.
it bigger than Carlos?
It's weird. He doesn't his lats like don't pop. It's just like chest and shoulders, mate, and arms.
But is he bigger than Carlos? I don't think so.
I think upper body wise, he is bigger than Carlos.
Yeah, I
Look
think
at
so,
his chest.
man.
What did you say, James?
Look at Carlos's chest compared to Dan's.
Yeah, I think for Carlos has a definitely bigger chest, but in terms of his arms,
Oh yeah,
arms like, and I think that's what it is. I think it's just like the disproportionate within his physique altogether.
I
That's
think
it.
Like,
as well.
I think that's what, yeah, and it's his legs as well. So I think there's a lot of things that is kind of like disproportionate from Dan's physique that unfortunately it hinders him from getting those top placements. Because
Mm.
like when we look at him objectively on his own, incredible physique, impressive. He looks like damn, it guy's got great back, great front. But then in men's physique, as you guys know, it's all about balance. It's balance. We cannot have one part like his back just totally like overriding one side, and also his arms. Things just needs to. They just need to feel like they're meant to be there. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
100%.
flow nicely. And I think that's the thing. But Dan is still really young, and he will get better over time.
That's right.
So it's just one of them ones, I
I
think.
think he finished third, didn't he? Or
Fourth,
fourth?
fourth, yeah. Still incredible placing.
But you
Yeah,
take out
four.
Bigger
those
He
top
did
consideration.
two,
climb up.
you
Yeah.
take out those top two, which most shows are not going to have that caliber of athlete in the top two.
Hmm.
Can you see him winning two shows?
Yeah, I can see him
Um,
winning.
I can see him winning one, maybe.
Two shows would be
I think he'll
difficult
have to run the gauntlet though, if he wants to win two. But yeah,
because
he
also
could
this
he could do
pose,
it. He could do it.
the pose where have his arms too like close to each other like
I
this.
think he's doing that on purpose to
Yeah,
try and
make him
yeah,
look smaller, right?
yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure, 100%. But it still looks
Still needs a
interesting.
tweak.
He
Yeah.
still needs a tweak.
yeah.
But again, what can you do? He's trying his best, which is great. Like I love seeing him up there. He's getting better every time. He's getting better, which is great to see. Like even his back pose is starting to get better because he used to actually struggle a lot to hit the back pose. But this is getting better. His back is so dense, though. Fuck.
And then what did you guys think of Amit? Because for me, he looks good, but
Is
I
this
don't get the hype in
is
the
this
nicest way possible.
Uh, he will be up there once he's fully in with the shreds.
this guy?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. What's his name again?
Amit, I'm not sure his surname.
I
Amit.
mean,
Oh yeah, Amit. Yes, 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 yes.
Because he
yeah,
beat Alex in India, was it 2 years
Indian
ago?
guy, yeah.
But he also won a show. I think he won a show last. Must have been in India again, though, to be fair.
Yeah, it's cool that he come over to America and then showing his presence and yeah, fighting for it. And
Yeah.
then he's
Oh, he looks great.
still placing really well. He's a bit smaller than the other guys, but he does have a nice men's physique look.
Yeah, I think he's got a good physique. He's got a nice physique, got a nice flow.
His
Um,
back is very small compared to the others, obviously, but his front is very pretty.
yeah, as Tomas says, yeah, he just needs a little bit more size and just hitting the poses a little bit better as well. Um, yeah, I think with him, that's the main thing is he needs to hit his pose better.
I
But I
think he
think
just needs to work to his strengths. So just get even more peeled, I would say. Um, Fix his posing maybe a little bit, tweak it, and then he'll be there. As in, he'll be winning shows. Now some of the guys are taking a break. So
There's not many guys taking breaks, Thomas, because not everyone's qualified. Not many have qualified. So I think from here on,
but there are stronger ones who are capable of beating him.
yeah. he made a big improvement from Charlotte to Tri-City to
Oh
see
yeah,
a huge difference in a week.
Mm.
Um,
yeah.
but unless he qualifies soon, I think the more time that passes, the more big names come out to play.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. That's true.
There's still a lot of guys that hasn't competed yet, you know?
That's
Still
true. It
hasn't
will be
qualified.
when you're in like August, you'll be like, fuck, everyone's fighting for the last bit.
Yeah, yeah. So you kind of have to do your thing early
I
on.
reckon going in earlier is better. That's why I'm actually uh, going and give it a bash.
Yeah.
Getting in front of other judges as well.
That's it, man. That's what you can do. But no, this is good. This is the Tri-City Comp, guys, for those watching. So, obviously we got Carlos wins the first, Iman second, Amit third. Then we have this new guy. I don't know who
Oh,
this
this guy's legs are wild.
It's
This
crazy.
guy looks like, I don't know, classic or two. His legs are huge.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's
Oh
like a
yes,
bodybuilder.
he was really impressive actually from the front. He come in peeled, but his legs are way bigger than his upper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Maybe
his
he needs like
shorts.
a
He needs to
different
wear
Wow.
shorts.
shorts.
Maybe a different shorts. Yeah.
Yeah, he just looks like, am I supposed to be on this stage or should I be on an
I
out?
think he got marked down for his legs because he looked disproportionate.
No, yeah. I mean, they're not the same, and his upper body is considerably behind his legs, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Maybe not considerably, but yeah, they are definitely
you know what I mean.
behind. His
That
legs are
that
well
flow is
defined.
off.
But when
Um,
the shorts are so tight, you can't not see the legs.
yeah, but that's the whole point of it now. But his legs are just massive, bro.
You have to play to your strengths, eh? Because if you make your legs look
They
big,
look ballooned as fuck. Yeah.
your legs look bigger than they are. Just loosen them a little bit.
So loosen up the legs, bro.
Yeah, man.
But no,
Well,
it
he
looks great.
knows
I mean,
now.
fair play, fair play.
Yeah, he
But
looks sick
yeah,
from
he,
nowhere.
he, he was quite impressive still.
Yeah, no, it looks great, man. It looks really cool. So I guess, like, yeah, his legs are quite big, but they
He
don't
doesn't
look
always
too
have.
bad, to be honest. They don't look like crazily. I think it was just like a shock to everyone. Maybe it's the shorts. Maybe you're right, James. Maybe he needs to do something about the shorts.
Because they're like, yeah, they're 15 inches or even short. They're short, man.
Yeah, he probably needs to have them slightly longer, maybe.
Yeah, just a touch. Just
Yeah, yeah. Just
but
so
so
they
if
don't draw too much
problem
attention.
we see
Good one size
is
up, yeah.
people need to hide the fact they've got no legs. So,
He's
I
got the
know.
opposite problem.
Yeah.
but I don't know if you guys noticed in that last picture he was on, Isaac. Dan's front shot looked really good with two hands on. It looked more flowy.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I think the two arms on pose here,
Yeah.
it definitely looked, in my opinion, a little bit more aesthetically pleasing than his other shots.
Because his
Oh
legs
yeah.
are popping and his arms are bent so they don't look as
They
big.
don't look as big, yeah. I think
I
you should
do
probably take
like
this
that
shot
pose on
often.
him. Just got to keep his chest up a little bit and bring his right elbow forward a bit.
If he hit that the whole time, he climbs two free spaces easy.
Yeah, man.
You're probably not wrong there, man.
I
You're not
like
wrong
that
there.
pose on him. He looks a lot wider and balanced that way.
Yeah.
Dan, if you're watching this, you gotta hit this pose, bro. Hit this pose more often because this one
That,
here, this
yeah.
one should be, you
That
should
just
be
look.
getting top
Side on
three
Superman all
minimum.
day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Stay in that shit.
Yeah, just
Maybe he
stay in there.
struggles to hold
Because
that,
even
you
his
know.
chest looks bigger. Like
Yeah,
everything just fits now.
yeah, yeah. It's true. It's true. Yeah. All right, Dan. You heard it first. Well, maybe somebody else will send it to you, bro. But you need to you need to be hitting this shot, bro. Hit him more often. I want to see this shot in the next shot. I'm
Someone,
gonna actually just message you.
someone tag him. We're giving him feedback
Yeah,
out.
yeah. We'll give you feedback, bro. Hit this shot.
Isaac will teach you
Um,
how to hit that one.
yeah. Boom. I mean, those are the two main shows that we're on. So obviously last weekend was the Tri-City. We have the Sasquatch this weekend, I believe. Wait.
Also, China. I think it's China. Is
Ooh,
that
Puerto Rico as
before we
well.
go into that, actually, do you see the new Daniel won his IFA Pro card?
big,
Oh
big
yeah.
up?
That was a lights out win.
Yeah, man,
Mr.
well done.
3D.
We called that earlier in the year.
We did. Yeah, we did. Do you know
Imagine.
what? I'm happy for him because I know how hard it's been for him. Like we've spoken on a personal level and a lot of times, and I know like he's had to sacrifice a lot to get this pro card.
Yeah,
Um,
man. Yeah, I'm very happy for him as well.
I
Well
saw it
deserved.
after, and you could just see it meant a lot. And I
yeah,
think we've spoken
Yeah,
about it a lot, Isaac, when
so
we
much emotion.
were podcasting before about like the last minute shows where there's no pressure. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna jump in a few days out. I'm gonna do my thing, and
Mm.
then it just pays off.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I think he decided a couple of days before the show to do it,
Oh, really?
something like that. When I saw the
Well,
Oh,
Bieber was his next
interview,
show
yeah,
instead.
yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
I
So
don't
So
think
he
people,
just
just jumped into this
felt
one,
he-
like, let's go.
man, look at him. He got all the pro cards, it seems like.
God's plan, man. God's plan.
We can't talk about that one, so yeah, no, fair play, man, fair play. And he brought a great look, he was peeled from flipping 8 weeks out, like you two, man. So he was peeled for a long time, and I think it was just for refining the look, and yeah, he seemed like
Yes.
he nailed everything on the day.
Okay, question. What do you think he does? How well does he do straight away in a pro show?
I
I
love to
think,
see him compete. We talked about, he actually messaged me. I said to him, Marrakesh is the soonest one and closest to you. Do you want to jump in and see how you do? And he said, I'll talk to my coach.
I think he's got all the tools to go and hold his own from now, straight away.
yeah, I was gonna say I think he
Yeah.
was the first call out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the density, man, and balance.
Yeah,
I would imagine there's not much room in the cap for him.
yeah, he looks full to brim, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he looks dense. He looks
he's
dense.
under his cap by a little bit, I think.
Is he actually?
A little bit. But I think if he loads, he will be hitting it.
Yeah, but that's fine because obviously most shows we waited on a Friday evening, then we've got Saturday to fill.
Yeah, yeah. But I think he's still close.
Could be a bit wider from the back, but the front is it's probably
Front is
flat.
very nailed.
Yeah,
Front,
it's nice. It's nice, man.
back
It's
could be wider for sure, but
just a bit wider.
yeah,
Mm.
flat is
Yeah,
good.
because
Bit
this
more
year,
rest, that's it. Yeah.
Now,
yeah,
fair play to you, man. There was a couple of guys in that lineup that could have got it as well, couldn't, wasn't there? I think there was two other guys, but I think it was pretty evident that Daniel had it, in my
just
opinion.
Oh, he's
just
miles
the
ahead
level
of
of
everyone, I think.
muscularity.
Yeah, I think just the density overall,
Yeah,
wasn't
the
it?
amount of muscle he had, I don't think anyone had that much tissue on that stage
I
today.
mean, some of the guys had like a polished look, but they were just not nowhere near like pro density. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
Yeah, I'm trying to
He was
find.
definitely pro, like like guys, a lot of guys, especially back in the day, people would turn pro and then it's like I need a year or two to grow.
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Put me in a show tomorrow and I'm gonna fucking hold my own and then push some of those boys.
Yeah. I think, obviously, as the years are progressing, people are just growing. Everyone's getting bigger, in general. So the pro qualifiers, when you go into pro qualifiers, the guys nowadays are overall, they're all bigger than they were a few years ago. As you said, James, like normally it would be like, okay, you get your pro card, you take a few years out, you go into the pro show. Now, bro, like you can't do that no more. Like otherwise, first of all, like
Everyone else is ready, man.
everything moves so quickly that if
Yeah,
you
you
take
get
that 2 years
forgotten.
off, bro, like you may have to change shit up again.
But I reckon it's only a matter of time before they go, you know what? The amateurs have a weight cap too.
Yeah, I think that
Well,
will happen.
yeah, because when you look at classic and open, like or classic especially,
Yeah, classic got it.
10 pounds under the pro cap.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they can't really turn pro. They can obviously, but it's unlikely to turn pro and then go straight into the pro league and be ready. Whereas we can come in, he can come in fucking 2, 3, 4 kilos over the cap.
Yeah,
To have to
and then have
navigate
to reel it
after.
back in. I do
Yeah,
believe so.
sorry.
I think, yeah, I do believe in the future it will be one of those ones where there will be a wake up for amateurs and it will be below the pros.
Probably 5 or 10
Because,
pounds at least.
yeah,
10
and
pounds.
then that might make a little buffer in the amount of people that is competing
Yeah.
in the pro leagues just to kind of regulate it as much as you can. But yeah,
But
no, that's cool. That's cool. Fair play to
it could
Daniel.
bring down the quality because all it means is that lighter weight guys turn pro who are not ready. But there has to be some theory behind the classic why they do it that way as well.
Yeah, I think it won't bring down the quality because you still need to have the shape and whatnot and yada
Because
yada yada.
we know with the game now, the tissue must be there in the pro league.
Yeah, you have to be. Yeah, it has to be there. But then again, I guess who knows? We'll see. When it comes in, it comes in.
Yeah,
To be honest.
about that no more.
Yeah, bro. It comes in, bro.
I'm
Um,
excited for his future anyway.
yeah, best of luck, Daniel, and hope
Best
you
of luck,
smash it
Daniel.
today. Hope you
Yeah.
smash it. Cool. So we've spoken about the Tri-City. We've spoken about obviously the new iFitbit Pro. What's coming up next? We got the Sasquatch, but I don't think
I
we have the
think
Taiwan and the China.
if you go to in the men's physique news, they should have
It's men's physique news, isn't it?
the
Yeah, Men's Physique News is your.
and I think it'll be interesting because there's so many shows. Everyone's a bit spread now,
Yeah.
so there's obviously four people are going to get that win now. Whereas the last two shows, that's been the only show
And
on.
we got Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah, that's this weekend.
Oh,
Dan is doing Puerto Rico.
George
Dan.
Brown looked really
Dan and
good.
George Brown doing Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
So
Brown looked good.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Really.
That George does look really good. I
I
saw
think
his
Puerto Rico, yeah, Dan and George Brown.
Okay. Oh,
And
Dan or
everybody
George
else
Brown?
is in. Actually, let's have a look.
Dan or George Brown. I think Dan will get it.
I think George will take it. He's more polished. As in, Dan's got more muscle, but George is more.
Polish. I know what you mean. I
Yeah,
know exactly
just
what you mean.
he just fits.
Yeah, flows better. The physique flows
Yeah,
as well. Yeah, yeah.
but I think it'll be a very good and interesting battle because
Two different physiques,
You
yeah.
know what? This will just show like what the judges prefer. You know,
100%.
it would just tell us, okay, cool, like flow is important. Do you know what I mean? Like,
mortician
Yeah.
is important.
or just like having the side.
Because you look at balance, if you look at balance from top to bottom, George is going to win that.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
It might just come down to who's the
Who's
more conditioned.
skilled and yeah,
Yeah,
because if Dan comes in leaner than George, then Dan's gonna get it.
yeah. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. But yeah, this is Dan, guys. Obviously, we spoke about him previously, but this is how he's looking at the moment. Definitely needs to get a touch bit more sharper, in my opinion, to be fair. But if he can bring it a tad bit more condition from the back and the front, then he's gonna be dangerous. This
Very,
pose, he
That
should be hitting it.
shot, bro,
Yeah, he needs to just be hitting this pose
yeah, yeah.
all
every
day.
time.
But yeah, no, fair play to Dan. And so George, let's have a look at George, see how he's getting on. And George Brown.
But you think, right, this is mad. Like people like George Brown,
It's been around for
Dan,
time.
IFBB Pro.
Yeah, the week break
Like,
as well. Remember George Brown?
And a what, sorry?
He had a week break. He's not doing back to back.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
He had a week off. I reckon he's bringing it.
yeah. There's a bit more to go off that lower back there.
Yeah, he's still got a bit more to go off to come off. I'm trying to find a
That one,
video.
what that one outside?
This one.
No, no, go if you go up one, I think it is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Normally outside lighting's good.
It looks good, man. It's got a very clean physique still, man, for someone in the what?
I think
Mid
he's
40s?
45, mate.
Mid 40s, bro. This is goals, bro. He still looks young, still looks good, still looks fresh. Everything's tight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what you want to be looking like in your mid 40s, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'll take
I'm
that.
happy with that.
Well,
I'll
I'll
take
take
that,
that.
Take that for 45.
45, man. Come on, bro. That shit, that's like how many years? 15 years. Yikes.
Ten on me.
But yeah, no, this is sick, man. It looks great. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see, man, because he still needs to get leaner, right? So that's what I'm saying. So if he can get if Dan can get leaner than him, which I feel like Dan can get leaner than him, then we just see what the judges
I
prefer.
don't. I think you have to consider, like Thomas said, George has a 2 week window from that last show we saw.
It's true.
And he has one. So he's
It's
peaked.
true.
He has to wash that all off. George would have had an extra, you know,
Weak to get lean,
yeah,
to really focus and build that momentum as well, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, he looks great, man. Jeez.
yeah. He looks big, bigger than I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, man, he does look big. He does look big. But yeah, now we'll see. This is gonna be exciting, mate. There's a lot of like exciting comps coming up, man.
Hey, boys, the podcast next week will be very interesting. A lot of shows to talk about.
A lot of shows to talk about, man. Back to
So
Yeah.
make sure you subscribe so you catch up with all four shows next weekend.
that's it. That's it. Okay, so we got this, the Wasatch. I always mess up the name of this, to be fair.
Yeah.
Um, so this is Amit from
Oh,
India.
Carlo.
Carlos has this again, man.
Yeah, I believe so, man.
Yeah, yeah, Carlos has this again. No one's beating Carlos in that show. Come on.
I think he's just gonna get better.
Yeah. Now Carlos has that in the bag.
Oh, Ken's in it. What's Can I just see Zach's comment? He's got a few boys. What's
Ken's
Ken
in it?
tagged him?
Mm.
What's his name?
Kenzo. Felipe.
Oh, actually, I
Must
went against him. He's very impressive.
Yeah,
This guy.
Zach's coaching him.
yeah, he must.
Yes, yes, yes. I went against him also in Amsterdam, but he didn't come in at the best in Amsterdam. I think something went off in Amsterdam.
Now Zach will be putting him in. I have no doubt.
Oh, mate, he looks savage. Since he's been with Dan, I don't think
He'll
I've
be
ever
in the
seen him
top
this
three
lean
for
before.
sure, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen Felipe this lean before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
so this is
no,
really
he's
good.
built
on.
wild. I like. Yeah, he's got a nice shape. He's got a good pop. Just
Yeah,
looks really
man.
sharp.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think the condition is going
Sick.
to be a problem.
He looks sick.
Look at his face, bro. I've never seen him this dialed in.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, he's gonna be batting in. What's his back saying?
Oh, that's the thing. His back is good, but it is narrow compared to Carlos.
Everyone's backs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Carlos has just a crazy wide back, bro. The thing is, his back is wide and thick, bro. It's ridiculous. I wonder where he's from, like ethnicity wise.
He's Blackanese.
Yeah, but like what black? Do you know
Yeah, I
what
know who he
country?
is. He's
Maybe
Caribbean.
Ghanaian. I think it's Ghanaian. His head looks like a Ghanaian head.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's Caribbean.
No, it's definitely Ghanaian, I think. Anyways,
That must have felt
um,
to get redemption against E-Man. That must have felt good.
yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, oh yeah, Felipe, there he is. Yeah, Felipe, that's his name. The Kens.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he's in there. Who else is in there that we know? I don't think we know anyone else, to be fair. I think that's it. Okay, dude, this guy's competing as well, I assume. Okay.
Seen them pop up before. Oh, on the Absolute page, yeah.
I think it just needs, it's interesting.
When was that? A day ago.
Yeah, there you go. Just the
Things look just
midsection.
tight.
Midsection needs to come in some more. But yeah, no. All right, boom. So that is the
What's that? What's that?
Wasatch Warrior Pro. And the
China
same
saying?
day you have Puerto Rico.
What's China saying? We done that already. We've done this one already.
No, we haven't. We spoke about that on ourselves, I think.
Then we got China. We haven't talked about China yet.
Yeah,
China is,
Mr. Punching Man's doing it.
watch
yeah.
out, man. Boxing gloves ready.
Oh yeah,
Don't stand
is it
close
this
to that
guy?
guy.
Yeah.
This guy is doing it.
He's gonna open up Superman with his fist.
Superman pose. The damn, the bare Chinese guys doing this. There's only
And
like
he'll be like,
three guys from outside of China.
Oh, that Felix we saw earlier this year. I think you
Yeah.
know. He
Yeah,
mentioned.
Felix, yes, he's a Nigerian guy. I think he's based in China, to be fair. So he's doing that. And Hai Dan, that's the Vietnamese guy that competed. He looks really, really young. I'm see if I can find the names. Instagram stories. Let's go back here. It's not a lot of.
You click the. There's a little.
Oh, this guy is Korean. I saw him when I was in Korea. Looks good.
uh-huh.
Um,
No, that's Jimbo Lee's.
Go on bodybuilding center stage.
what
He's
the
an
heck?
Asian guy.
Okay, let's have a look.
He put up the people with photos.
Okay, sick.
That guy, yes, 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 yes. He covers it really well. Look, 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 look. These are the people. Boom.
This guy's doing Shanghai. No, not Shanghai. They're doing the China
This is
movement.
China, man.
Okay.
Oh, there's your boy Isaac.
Nah, this guy here, man.
Yeah.
Look how scary he looks, bro. Look at this scary guy, fam.
Uh,
How the heck you gonna tell me this guy beat me, bro?
This channel, I've got to give this channel a shout out, to be fair, because he's been covering bodybuilding and men's physique really well.
Yeah,
He needs to
nah, it's
grow.
good. The fact that he's doing this like slides really helps to just so you can know who's actually competing.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, he's
Brilliant.
really good. Nah, fair play to him. But yeah, so we got Mr. Boxerman here. Then we have Felix. That's gonna be interesting because Felix always comes in peeled and he's a big guy as well. So that'll be interesting to see how he gets on.
I
He's
think he did
usually always top
the
three.
show. He did the same show as Jimbo, I think, and lost.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure that's what we saw Merlin here with Ben Quill.
Oh yes, I think he was still about top three, wasn't he, or top five, something like that. He was
Yeah,
first call out, anyways. And this was what's this? This is the Wasatch.
that's right.
Yeah, oh yeah, he does cover it really well. Look, he's got all the guys.
Yeah,
Easier to compare like this, isn't it?
agreed.
But yeah, so obviously my win will be Carlos. Amit probably second. Hopefully Felipe comes third.
Ken, bro. His name's Ken's. Your Instagram name
Oh,
is
sorry.
that's it.
Ken, Ken slash Felipe. I
Mhm.
reckon he'll come in third, and this guy will come in fourth. That's him calling it out.
Yeah, he did a lot last year or year before.
Um, I
His
can't
name.
remember. But this was the guy with the weird haircut, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, he had like the Popeye
The
little quiff.
reverse fade.
Old school, old school.
Yeah, old school vibes, man. Yeah, so that's my call for these guys, anyways.
I agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what we got going on. But
yeah. The
yeah,
weekend will be exciting though.
next couple of weeks, there's a lot of comps coming through. So
Mate, they follow
comment
you.
below. What's that, bro?
They follow you.
Oh shit, they do follow me.
Yeah, some love, bruv.
Nah,
Give
man.
him some love, brother.
Nah. I don't. Hey, bro, I ain't trying to see lots of stuff pop up on my Instagram. My Instagram is like it's curated for the only people that want to see. So if I
Guys,
follow you, man,
it's yeah. If Isaac follows you, it means a lot. There you
I
go.
rate you.
That's great.
I ain't trying to see anyone pop up on my thing, bro. But yeah, nah, this is sick. So that's pretty much it in terms of like the shows coming up. I don't know whether you guys have any
Did you guys get any questions or physique reviews
questions.
that people wanted to see
Yeah, I don't know if anyone has
before we
anything.
wanna
Nah,
shoot?
I'll put something up next week. So if you want your physique reviewed,
Mm.
um, I'll drop us a message, but I'll definitely put a question poll up next week to get that going again.
Ooh, wait, before we actually
Oh,
switch off, I want to speak about one guy. I don't know. One second, I'm gonna share my screen.
Oh
This
yeah, you
is
had the clients as well, didn't you, Isaac?
nah, they're I mean, we can speak about them, to be fair, if you want to be honest. Um, yeah, they didn't do as well as I thought they will, to be fair. And it was weird because it's a regional. Let me just show you how they look so you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because your
Um,
men's physique guys on their updates they look pretty good.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Let me what's his
on your
name?
stories when I seen them.
Yeah, I had two guys compete last weekend. Michael, um, oh damn, he doesn't have
he
his.
doesn't post. You have to click on your other guy's page.
They barely post, man.
Yeah, Michael's low key. I'm just doing my thing, bro.
Yeah, Michael just does his
Mm.
thing. Let me get him up here. So this was AJ, 5 days out from his comp. But one of the main things I didn't do with these guys, I didn't peak them. So we didn't do any peaking, we didn't do nothing. We just went into the show like it was another day. And the
Oh,
reason for
yeah.
that, it was a regional show. I didn't want to waste like the energy of doing a peak. And they are going to do they're going to do quite a lot of shows this season. And the next show
Yeah.
isn't until about like 3, 4 weeks. So I was like, mate, if I peak you now and then we wait 3, 4 weeks, you're gonna be absolutely fucked. So let's just do the regional, just
Sit
to
the
say
box,
you've done the regional, and then we go to the pro qualifiers.
hit the box, and then it's time to send it.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
that's
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 it.
what we did.
It's a good tactical decision, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be smart, and when you've done as many shows as we've done, you understand these things. The regional
Oh
is
yeah.
not that important. Tick the box and focus on the ones that actually make sense. Yeah, so that's what we did. So obviously and the show was really, really poorly organized, so it was a whole faff. So that's another reason why they didn't get the best place and also. Um Michael came third and AJ came fourth. So
Yeah.
but none of them peaked. They just went to the show like this, to be fair. You know what I'm
Fair
saying?
enough.
They're slightly sharper than this, but they just went to the show. But yeah, they're gonna do Spain in 3 and a bit weeks.
The amateur
Um,
Olympia, that is.
I don't know if I can't remember it. But they're doing Spain 3.5 weeks, and then they're doing I think there's another show that they're doing after Sweden. I think there's a show in Sweden that they're
Yeah.
going to do. And then there's a show in Ireland. So yeah, they're doing like back to back. This guy is on the warpath for the pro card, so he's just doing best shows. This is in flat first thing in the morning, by the way, so looks really, really good.
He's I remember meeting him last year or year before.
He
Yeah.
was very close last year, wasn't he?
He's a lot bigger in person.
Oh yeah, he's massive in person, like huge.
When I was like, fuck, you're a big boy, like the pictures
Yeah.
don't do it justice.
The picture does not do him justice at all. You see him on the stage next to other people, you're like, oh shit. Like on
Yeah,
the picture, he doesn't look as big, but like you see him in person, it's very, very impressive. And he's weighing in at 104 kilos now.
yeah,
So still a big guy. But yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully they get their pro card this year. Fingers crossed.
do it.
Yeah, this guy I wanted to show. Like this guy looks good. He's I don't know, I've never seen him before.
No, I'm not seeing him.
7 days out from the Japan Pro.
Mm.
Big,
Big
big.
guy. Look at him. 5 days. A China Pro, not Japan Pro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice taper.
Yeah. Looks like Felix as well, doesn't he?
That's what I'm trying. I was like, is that him? But he's bigger.
He's
Mm.
bigger.
But they're a similar structure, but he just got more tissue on him.
Mm-hmm. They look the same.
Not sure about that. Mm.
It's
Okay.
yes, the guy looks solid. Oh,
Okay,
yeah, he
okay.
needs help with his posing 100%. Oh, he's trying to do Carlos.
Or Jimbo.
Nah, he needs to work on that.
Oh yeah. Keep it simple, my bro. That's what I'd say.
Honestly, bro, keep it simple. Front and back is the
Yeah,
best way,
go
especially
about
when
get your
you're in the pro
shot,
leagues,
hold the
bro.
shot. Done.
Yeah. Unless you're Kyron, bro, just keep it simple.
Unless you're
Well,
Tyrone.
Yeah.
Kyron and Vitor, they're the only ones that let get away with that.
Yeah, they're the only ones that can. They've been doing it for time, but everyone just
They
expects
only
it.
do, but they only do their own madness. So
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's not like
It's not copying from
yeah,
other people's,
that's
it's
their
their own
thing. They
thing.
do that.
Yeah, because what's it? This guy Kyron does
Yeah,
this, and then
Yeah.
Vito does this whole like fucking surfer dude.
They got
They
their
do
own moves, you
do it
know what I
all.
mean? Their
Do
signature
that. That's
own
it.
moves.
Yeah.
So it works for them.
But yeah, so guys, that's the podcast for today.
Right.
So what we are going to be doing, which is one thing that James and I used to always do in the previous podcast, is actually bring people on. So since we've started it with the collective, we've been doing a lot of recaps, but we don't want to like take away the essence of this, which is actually speaking to guests and getting
Yeah.
behind the athlete, which is one of the main things that we wanted to do. So if there is anyone that you want us to actually bring on, just comment below and we will make our best efforts to bring them on. Otherwise, we will just try our best to bring people that we
And
find.
if you know them, tell them to hit us up as well because we don't know everyone. So
For sure, we don't know everyone. We will try with our clout to try to bring people on.
how much is big in the game now?
Yeah, man,
It's
but
big in
we'll
the
try.
game.
Luckily I have a lot of contacts, so I can still message people. And Tomas is up and coming superstar. So he can do it as well. And James, you chat to everyone in the industry as well, man. So you chat to everyone. Sometimes I see James like in comments, I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, so we bring people on, guys. But again, if there's anyone that you want us to bring on, just comment down if you think that you want to know a little bit more behind them as an athlete, and we will do that. But we need to schedule it, so we'll have a chat and we'll sort that out. But
Comment
continue to
below who you want
support,
to see most
yeah, continue to support us.
from the
Share it.
whole world and from the UK.
Yeah, what Tomas said. All right, guys. So we will catch you in the next week's episode, which is going to be full on because there's going to be a lot of shows to
Big
read out.
recap next week.
So we look forward to that, and hopefully Matt will be here with us as well. So catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Bye.